Do you want to learn how to make a head turn and animation in only 3 frames? In only 3 minutes? Well, here you go. Now, head turns are very important in animation because they tell the audience that the character has a new focus, a new interest. And obviously, there's different ways to do this. You can do it just the eye, you can do it the whole body as well. So for this specific scene that we're working on, I'm actually starting from scratch. I did it very sketchy. I didn't want to colour it in. I just wanted to get the basics down of it. And basically, what I wanted to do is just show, like, have fun with it, like show different emotions. So we start off. She's like angry, and let's add some context. I didn't even think about it before, but let's just add it in now while this video is on. Someone at the crowd wasn't supporting her, someone that she loves, and she was just kind of feeling like she was just doing this race because she was just had to do it. And then she hears a voice that feels faint, but it says her name, and she's like, "Hold on." And then the last frame, she's like sees them and it hears them as well, and she's waving and she's happy. And then if I was to do another frame, she would be more motivated to run and probably win the race. So you see how important like each frame is. Like take it into consideration because it can tell such a powerful story. So that's just a word of advice. Like make sure, and if you feel your frame's not story driven, like too important, then make sure the frame goes fast enough so the audience doesn't feel like that either. So there's different type of ways to do this. I chose to do it like no background, no color, no kind of text or anything like that. I just wanted the foundation down. If I choose to return to this, which I probably will, then I'll be like, okay, I've got a foundation now. I could add in betweens, and in betweens are like frames you add to make the animation smoother. And this is only 3 frames, and so it's gonna look quite choppy and quite like blocky and everything like that. But obviously, the more frames you add, the more smoother animation is. Then again, you can animate on 2s, and that will still be smooth. It's just about a consistent key. I mean, some people animate on 5 and it gives like a stop motion look, and that really works. So again, it's up to your like visual direction, but that's all stuff you would have thought about, especially if you're making a big project. This is just like an example tutorial that's like only 3 frames. But if I'm doing a tutorial that maybe consists of like, I don't know, 30 frames, obviously my mindset would be different as well, how I approach it. So just a bit of animation advice for you right there. And also like when you know it's not going to be your final pass of your drawing, draw a sketch. You don't focus about it being perfect lines or anything. That will ruin your immersion and your motivation. Have a good day.